When you are the one who has to hold a lot of things in your brain about the other people in your household, it is called invisible labor. For instance, the person who remembers when people have to go to the...
Don't make it sound like somebody is making you do that.
So you actually heard my voice. Okay. Figure it out. But yeah. You know that it. Just start it off. Lost my thought.
When you are the one who has to hold a lot of things in your brain about the other people in your household, it is called invisible labor. For...
Nobody made you do that. You did that willingly. Don't try to put that on somebody else. Try to justify why you're acting out, doing the things that you're doing.
For instance, the person who remembers when people have to go to the dentist, when people have to go to the doctor, when people have to have their checkups, when things are due for this date. In order to sign the kids up for this thing has to happen. Generally speaking, the wife/mother in a relationship has to be several steps ahead. And so oftentimes in our...
And most of the time, y'all are not. What are you talking about? Yes, you put on a brave face. We all put on the same goddamn face. Come on. Bella, you telling me that the women are the only one that... Come on. Really, bro? Your struggle is mapping out a fucking schedule. And a dude will work 80, 90 hours a fucking week. Damn near killing himself to make sure the roof is there. But that don't mean shit to what you can stop, right? When you have feelings, it's detrimental. Because it will make this setting fucking appointments more important than the end goal. Like, so if that is too much, then what do you want? Even because I know some men that will do all those things while you do something else. You just have to do something else. You can't sit there and say you want to do something. You do nothing. So that's what it sounds like.
Relationship currently, when you interrupt a thought or when you interrupt me reading a book or when you interrupt these things, I think what you sense is the frustration that I feel like I have because I don't feel like I ever get the free time that you get in terms of being able to just kind of like live in my head.
So just because he can relax and not allow stuff to get to him, you feel he has some type of different freedom because of That's stupid. It definitely is stupid. I'm sorry, but think about it. How the hell is he? He doesn't have it. He just wears it better than you. That's all he's doing. He gave him a second and maybe give you some actual facts, which I'm probably sure he's not going to. Because most of the time when we love you, we don't want you to hear the bad shit. We want you to hear good shit. So even when you have a problem, it's okay, we have a problem. We will help you solve your problem, right? When it comes to ours, we normally solve it ourselves. All you want to do is talk about the problem. That's all you want to do. Normally, with guys, we talk and fix problems, but you will never see them.
Last thing I'll say is learn the Gottman theory.
What's the Gottman theory?
The Gottman theory is whether a marriage will last to 5 years, 7 years, 15 years, or they won't last at all. And it's through identifying what he calls the 4 horsemen, which is contempt, stonewalling, criticism, and defensiveness. And if you have all 4 of those things in your relationship, it is guaranteed to fail. And so do you have contempt? Do you think you're better than your partner? Are you critical? Are you constantly picking at what they do wrong, or are you celebrating what they do right? Are you defensive? You can't hear anything that they do try to say to you for a place to actually grow because you're so defensive, protecting who you are and how you see yourself. You can't even understand how that person may see you. And lastly is stonewalling, where you shut down. You don't even communicate. Now it's like talking to a wall. If you have those things in a relationship, all four, you are certain to fail.
What does that sound like? Like, yes, I know some men are like that. What does that sound like? Huh? And just remember, those men who are like that, I call them women. So I just love them for that. So when I'm talking about them. Absolutely. But who does that sound like? No? No answer. Alright, there's nothing left for me to say. Just hear it. You know the truth. You hear me?